Hi, John X here. Welcome to the preview of my Jazz Triplet Fill concept series. Enjoy this preview, then check out my online lessons to gain access to the full 5-part series plus transcriptions for each lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play alternate triplets between your left hand and bass drum while playing a jazz ride cymbal pattern with your right hand. Let's get started. Now we'll play the snare drum pattern, the jazz ride cymbal pattern, and the hi-hat on counts 2 and 4. Here, we'll put our bass and snare drum parts together to create our fill. Notice that a pickup note is played using the bass drum to start the fill. Welcome to the second part of my Jazz Triplet Fill concept series. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play double stroke triplets between your hands and bass drum. To get a good feel for the triplet doubles, we'll begin by playing them between the snare drum and bass drum. Start slowly and be sure to practice with the metronome. Next, you'll play the same fill pattern between your snare drum and bass drum, but you'll be playing a jazz ride cymbal pattern with your right hand. Once you have a good feel for the pattern, practice it into a swing time feel. Notice that there's a bass drum pickup note leading into the fill. Practice playing 1 bar of time into 1 bar of the fill, then practice playing 2 bars of time into 2 bars of the fill. Welcome to the third lesson in my Jazz Triplet Fill concept series. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play some simple 3/4 accented triplet fills. Here's the basic pattern. Notice that there are 3 accents evenly played over 4 beats in the measure. This is where the term 3/4 comes from. Practice the pattern until you're comfortable playing it, and be sure to practice with the metronome. Here's the first version of the fill. To start, you'll use a right-left-right alternate sticking pattern, and you'll play the accents using a cymbal and bass drum. For this version of the fill, you'll play the first 3 notes of the pattern using the snare drum, and you'll play the 4th note using the bass drum. Now we'll play a flam on the accented notes. For this first example, the flam is played with the right hand on the high tom and the left hand on the snare drum. Note the left-right sticking after the flam. Welcome to the 5th and most advanced lesson in my Jazz Triplet Fill concept series. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to incorporate press rolls, double strokes, and paradiddles into our 3/4 accented triplet pattern. Let's get started. Next, you'll play double strokes on the unaccented notes. Let's begin by getting a good feel for the sticking pattern. Start slowly and be sure to practice with a metronome. Here, you'll move the right hand double strokes to the high tom. Well, that wraps up the preview of my 5-part Jazz Fill concept series. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to gain access to the full series plus transcriptions for each lesson, go to my website at www.johnxdrums.com and subscribe to my online lessons. Before I go, I would like to thank my good friends at Firth, Zildjian, Aquarian, Drum Workshop, and Shure for their generous support and incredible products. We'll see you again soon. Bye now.